City in the city.
Oh, because you mic 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mic 3?
Yeah.
Alright.
Test.
Yo.
Alright, we go.
You want an instrumental? You good?
Alright, family, welcome back. Hour 2 of the MOR VOH Basketball Experience. I just want to get into some quick current events. I wouldn't say they're current events. It's just what's going on locally that I wanted to touch on. There's the For the Culture Foundation Food Drive. They have, actually, I think it started today. The drop-off location is Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack, parking lot J. It will be supposed to be posted 30 minutes prior. I know that's going to be taking place on November 7th from 1 to 3 and November 15th from 12 to 2. Help support our communities by providing non-perishable foods to the underserved as we begin the holiday season. Donations will go to the Martin Luther King Multi-Purpose Center. And of course, huge shout out to the children of East Ramapo School District. Mm-hmm. The students will be awarded 2,100 free hotspots with 100 gigabytes of free internet data access per year for 5 years. They also are providing additional hotspots and e-access at a discounted rate as well. So huge shout out to the East Ramapo School District and Sabrina, Still I Rise.
Wanted to DSP. Who's providing the internet service?
The internet service. I believe it's Verizon. Or
T-Mobile.
It's
Yeah.
T-Mobile. She had posted it on IG, and I was like, yo, I have to definitely mention that because I know the East Ramapo children were going through some.
Yo, my wife works in that district. Shout out to Purple Vegan Mama. And yo, it's really bad.
Yeah,
they're cutting funds. They're cutting funds left and right. They're cutting programs left and right.
That's
the money.
Right,
there's certain people within the community that are using the tax dollars, but they don't even go to these schools. It's real bad over there, man. It's bad over there.
We getting real out here. Okay.
Never Tuck Your Town Radio. That's what's going on in the town, bro.
Yeah, talk.
That's a fact. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on those two topics because I think, getting back to the community is always a plus. And this is Never Tuck Your Town Radio, so we're always gonna try and push that narrative and that agenda to our listeners. You know what I'm saying? But I'm super excited.
Yeah.
For guest number 2.
Yeah.
We got a Rockland County basketball legend.
Facts.
Legend.
Say that.
Legend. We have
He's smiling too much.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen the general smile this much. We done took 100 pictures. I ain't never seen you smile this much.
Nah, he deserves the flowers, man. He deserves the flowers. The man's been balling, and every time he gets on the court, he's gonna hold his players accountable, and he's playing to win.
That's why, in my opinion, I gave him that secondary nickname, the Rockland Rattlesnake, because he got that stone cold in him. He got that stone cold in him. Don't act up. Oh yeah, you made the layup, but did you get back on defense? Don't catch the stone cold stutter.
That's a fact. That's what I saw with the General early when I seen him at the Baltimore Classic, because that's the first time I seen him play in person. Like I seen highlights, I seen all the other stuff. I was like, yo, he's cooking dudes out here. But to actually see it live, I was like, oh, he's a real deal, bro.
And matter of fact, just to prove how gritty he really is, even at the last 3-on-3, this man is rolling around on the ground at the last few seconds.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But
for sure.
He's gritty. He's been gritty.
And don't forget, in Haverstraw, he caught a body against somebody from 914. We'll let him talk about that. Somebody in the gym talking about their stats the whole time. Yo, man, I'm from such and such. I played with such and such. He was like, what? He said, I don't care who you play with.
Facts.
I said, talk. Shout out to the General, baby.
Shout out to Tunein.
Yo, give it up for the General one time.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yo, it's a pleasure to have you here for sure, man.
I appreciate you.
Yo, man, because like I said, I seen you at Baltimore Classic. You're playing for Air to Prevail. You got the gear on. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
I see you. And yo, you were one of the teams that I was saying, like, because you guys had a slow start. Because I guess you didn't have the core 5 that you wanted.
Yeah.
And then once you got your 5, y'all just went on a crazy winning streak. Y'all made it to the semis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, Yeah. Talk about that experience, the Baltimore Classic. You know what I mean?
That was kind of like a little rust. I had a little rust coming in, but you know, I had my brothers with me.
Yes.
That's another thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
man. Shout out to Hoodie.
Yes, sir.
I am sick of Hoodie.
Yes, sir. That combination is crazy.
Fresh off the couch.
So once I got them, all I really need is a couple pieces. I get in shape. I work my way through the season, get in shape. And
Yes, you did.
towards the end, we always gonna be there.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you guys punched a lot of teams in the mouth because the teams at first were like, we seen them already, we good. And then when they seen y'all again, y'all were like, yeah, this is us right now. So I got to give you kudos for that, for the leadership that you shown, holding everybody accountable. You didn't care how good the game was or how well they were playing. You were in their face like, bro.
Man, he held me accountable.
Bro, and let's talk about how he get at the refs too. Like, let the ref make a bad call.
Ref, commissioner, concession, it don't matter. Somebody's catching a stone cold stunner.
I'm just passionate about the game. Man.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. As a matter of fact,
I love it.
I respect it.
I love the competitiveness about it.
Yes.
Kids be watching. You know what I mean? So I just want to show them. So I love to do.
Speaking of which, didn't you give out an autograph one season?
Now I had the kids. What it was, the kids was working out over there. They saw me stretching. So
The
they was curious on what I can do. So
that's what's
you know what
up.
I mean, I always use a little motivation to my game.
Yeah,
Even you see me play for the first time.
Yep.
And respect the youth, because then he put them in his after the game interview.
Post-game interview, yep.
Post-game interview.
Yeah, he was chilling with the kids, had him in the photo and all that. I was like, that's how
still got the pick.
Yeah, that's love,
The general kids.
We might have to use that for a soundbite too. Yeah.
So I did a lot, man. Like I went to prep school, went to Canada.
Okay, wait, hold on. How old were you when you first picked up the ball? Like when did the love of basketball begin for you?
I could say I was playing Pop Warner.
Football.
I was playing football.
Talk about the football stories, because I heard about you in football too.
I played Pop Warner. I had a crazy team. You know what I mean? It was actually crazy because across town you had the twins, the Cardi twins, that under us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And shout out Buddha played with me. That's one of my competitors. I played with.
Shout out to Buddha. Buddha used to get buckets too.
Yes.
Yeah, we was on the same team. Kevin Charles, my bro. I had a couple guys on my team that was real athletic and growing up through. So I had broke my arm in the process.
Oh.
I had broke my right arm. You know what I mean? I couldn't shoot. I couldn't play football. So I was playing St. Joseph at the time. So I stopped going to football practice because I ain't like going. We was winning. I couldn't play. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to basketball practice. Started working on my left hand. I just fell in love with just the practice. I guess at that time, you know what I mean? I got away from my peers at the time, and I started meeting new people at St. Joe's.
That's big. Basketball does that, yo. Basketball
Valley was small, you know what I mean, at that time, but there was certain people I was young, so I didn't really run into.
Okay.
Then I started running to my man Ron.
Okay.
Seren. You know what I mean? I started running to different
Shout
people.
to him, TS Elite. Shout
TS Elite.
Yeah, that's when I really fell in love with it. I started winning CIOs. St. Joe's started winning championships.
Okay.
People started to hear about us. Rockets continued on. That was the start up. I played with Shannon and them.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach Martinez.
It was just a build up. I always played, you know what I mean? I had a chip on my shoulder because it was like, I started with the bottom of something. Whether it was CYO, whether it was Rockin' Rockets, it was always the bottom.
Okay.
And I went to, we always used to go to Gauchos and play. And lose all the time. Like, non-stop.
Yeah.
Kept bringing us down there. So one time I was playing with, I think Van Dunk didn't make it. Or, as a matter of fact, he did come. We picked him up in a tournament in Long Island. And he played, and we beat him for the first time.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach Van Dunk.
Yeah, that was
I was gonna say he's a coach. Okay.
AKA Chief.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of history with a couple of dudes, even going on through college. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like,
That's what it
Elijah
is.
was the same school to me as MCC. You know what I mean? Van Dunk went there for a few years.
Oh, Baby Shaq went to your same school?
Yeah, went to the same school.
Oh, shout out to Baby Shaq.
That's what it is.
Monroe, so
Shout out to
you know,
Monroe.
that's more of my line of falling in love with it. Like just the process of just getting away from one sport and then just
growing within that new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I still play football, play chestnut quarterback. I think that helped me out as far as control of the game.
Decision
You know what I mean? Decision making, just growing and just that's it.
Yeah, because you're huge on decision making when you're on the court. Like whenever someone does something, you're like, yo, you should know better than that.
Yeah, I mean, I make my mistakes too.
Yeah,
I
mean? And you hold yourself accountable too.
Yeah,
I see that.
I play a different type of game. I pick up full court. You know what I mean? I'm small.
Yeah.
It's always been my thing. You know what I mean? So I pick up full court. I try to do things to stand out.
Yeah.
That's what I tell kids. Do things to stand out. You know what I mean?
It's a good message.
The talented ones are always gonna make it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
On the court. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna look at the potential of them. You know what I mean? Look 4 years down, are they gonna be this?
Yeah.
I got compared to a lot of guys in JUCO.
Okay.
Going up, you know what I mean? Because I didn't really have no looks coming out of high school.
Yeah, I understand.
What high school did you graduate from?
Spring Valley, you know, come on, man.
For the people that don't know, Spring Valley High School alumni.
Okay.
You feel me?
Spring
Talk
Valley,
that talk.
Yeah, Spring Valley High School. North Rockland was definitely our rival.
Yeah, for sure. Me and this man had some battles.
Okay.
Battles.
That's what it is, yo.
Yeah.
Fact.
When I used to go to those games, I'm not gonna lie, I used to always be like, yo, this guy reminds me of like Isaiah Thomas from like the Pistons. Like he used to just always have that low handle, and then it was just crazy to me how he would just get a shot off.
That hunger right there from all that, I was going to a lot of stuff on the low that people didn't know about.
Okay.
5-star, running to Terrell Biggs. You know
Shout out to T. Biggs, Rockland
to him,
County legend for real.
Facts.
Running to him in 5-star, going to 12th grade. Danny Green on my team. J.R. Smith on my team.
Dope.
You know what I mean? So I was seeing things, but I didn't really, at the time, love the game. I felt it's like I was falling. It was weird. I was falling in and out with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why?
My grades.
Why do you think that is though? Like, what made you fall in and out of love with basketball like that?
I believe finding myself, bro. Finding myself even at
a
a young age, you're trying to find yourself.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I think I was just playing around a lot. I had girls in my life. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I was,
of course.
I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't really paying attention to what I really loved. You know what I mean? To now I really pay attention, look back. Basketball was my thing, man.
Yeah. And when you say find yourself, you mean find yourself on the court or find yourself as a person?
As a man.
As a man.
Yeah.
That's going to help you on the court.
Yes, it is.
You feel me?
That's
going to help you on the court.
That's a bar right there.
Even making a decision, I never knew, even choosing 2 sports at a young age, it's like hard. When you choose one, your ability for that one goes up because you focused on that one. You're perfecting your craft.
Yes.
You feel me? So, yeah, 2 keep you in shape, but you always want to keep one that you going to protect them skills. You know what I mean? So, that's big too.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Any y'all got any other questions?
No, I just want to know, like, from me watching from the outside, where did that drive you got? That passion drive you got?
That next gear to not want to lose.
Yeah, that drive when watching you play. Where did that instill from? Where did that come from, man?
I believe my pops. And my brother.
Yes.
Those 2 right there,
Yes.
Those 2 right there played a major part of my life.
That's who they are.
Even in school, you know what I mean? My dad used to travel. We used to have EGA. That's another thing.
Evan Gould. Yes.
If anybody knows about EGA.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
The academy.
Yes.
We used to have that. I used to come back. That was another thing. Like, it drove me to go away and come back and showcase my talent.
Yeah.
That was big for me. Like, to come back and then show, like, all right.
I've been working.
Levels
I
up.
got
I
some.
ain't got to talk. You know what I mean? It was like a drive for me. It was a drive, bro. Like, I took everything. Like I tell you, I took everything to motivate myself. Like, I didn't know I didn't have no plans to make it, like, pro at all.
Okay.
I mean, opportunity just came.
So wait, so all the basketball you've played, your mindset was never even to think of life of basketball with basketball? Like, so you was just literally...
I was failing school. I didn't... You got to think, when you failing, you thinking like, I ain't making it. I keep messing up. I mean, I had people in my life that kept pushing me. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot. I can't shout out all of them. But
everybody needs
all the
that.
OGs.
Everybody needs support.
I worked with my pop so much to keep it clean. You know what I mean?
Shout out
I
to
worked with them. Used to park the truck, run to the games. I was on another level with as far as working. You know what I mean? To this day, I work like crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just in me.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Gas service is 24 hours.
Yeah.
We used to go home, get dressed. Yo, I need you again. Get out the shower. Like, what? Come on, man. Yeah, for real, man. Like, it was real, bro. Like, I still became an athlete throughout all that.
Yeah, that's dope to hear that you got instilled with that hard work from people so close to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your father, your brother, you know what I'm saying? So would you say that grit influenced the way you ball, period? Like, Cause like when you out there, you're not for the fun and games, baby.
Ever.
Like you out there with like
Joe don't play.
the rattlesnakes for sure.
College changed me.
I'm not gonna never tuck your time radio. I'm pulling your car.
I missed the step.
You gotta start CYO when you were setting the tone for the bar, because he's 1 year younger than me. So he's setting the tone with the JV game, St. Peter's, St. Joe's, right? He's going in the game before me, and then me and his brother got to get on the court the next game.
I fell off the team.
Yeah.
This is the crazy part. I watched my brother play. Like I was in 9th grade, I fell off. He was in 10th grade.
Wait, y'all could have played together?
Yeah, we could have played together.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would have been
crazy.
That would have been ridiculous.
That would have been ridiculous.
Oh
my God, I didn't even know that.
Bro, he was like,
I didn't even know that. That would have been ridiculous.
Whether it was me, you know what I mean, in school and figuring things out. My brother in out the streets, you know what I mean, figured things out. You know what I mean, we had stuff going on. So basketball was really. It was our therapy at times.
Yeah, the sanctuary.
It was
a
our
fact,
therapy.
bro.
A lot of
We
us, man.
really didn't think on, like I told you, we really didn't think on making it like that at all. We just ball. You know what I mean? Kept balling. My dad wake us up, go to EGA every Sunday. You know what I mean? If we came from church, then church was like EGA. You know what I mean? That's what it became. I'm like, I ain't going to church. Like, my dad, like, yo, I'm taking him to the gym with me.
Yeah.
Ain't going to the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but it was still something in me. You feel me? So
that's what it is, man.
Let me get back to that. What he was talking about.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, he fell off the team. You know what I mean? First, I did going through. Then he fell off after the year. I had a chance to play 5 years. I mean, I said 5 years. 5 games. Then it was North Rockland on the other side.
Yeah.
I mean, they played my brother first. Then halfway through the line, they come to the tournament. They're like, hold on.
How you get on the team, bro?
Yeah. Off the team, you know what I mean? Yeah. He transferred schools. He went to Rambo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he took another path. And that's when we kind of went, you know what I mean? We went both different directions.
Did you get a chance to play against him in high school then? Since he went to Rambo?
Never played against my brother on. We was battled and listen, we played against each other so one-on-one driveway
everywhere.
I can't even imagine those one-on-one driveways.
I
can't even imagine.
We put each other on the same
always
played against each other, bro. That's why I think my game went to another level. We played against each other so much. So every guard I was prepared for already. I was already a game ahead. Then I started. That's why I say college changed me, because it changed my preparation and how I think.
Okay. So build out on that. What'd you change?
Where'd you play?
I went to first I went to prep school in North Carolina, Lawrenceburg.
Oh shit!
Nice, right?
Yeah, I was Lawrenceburg. When I went there, it was a whole bunch of talent that I never even seen
or heard before, right?
Like shout out what was it, Sean Williams, Love Hip Hop.
Yeah.
He held me down like a little bro.
Really?
Like that, like for real.
Oh, that's love. I didn't know that. That's love.
Nobody know that.
That's
love.
Oh, exclusive. Thank you, brother.
No cap though. I wouldn't be saying stuff on here that ain't.
Yeah. No. We know you solid. So.
You know what I mean? So it was stuff like that. Like they took me under their wing to see on the professional side of the ball. These dudes was going to the pros. They already knew it. You feel me? They already knew they was going.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was around a different crowd.
So you seen like their preparation and all that, right?
Yeah, like they was getting challenged one-on-ones, oil spilled gyms. The gym is halfway cut off, weight room on the other side, oil on the gym. I was in the trenches, bro. Like it was real. That was Lawrenceburg. Because Manhattan had sent me there.
Okay.
I was going to Rumble in the Bronx. I played in with Dykeman.
Yes.
I was going to Manhattan.
Yes. I remember those.
My 12th grade year, I was going to Manhattan. Every Saturday. I mean, my mom like, you ain't get caught out on this block. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's love.
I'm gonna pick you up. You going every Saturday.
Yeah, that's love.
You know what I mean? So I started going every Saturday, going to Manhattan, 5-hour workouts. That led me to get a scholarship to Lawrenceburg Prep.
Wait, those workouts gave you the scholarship?
Yeah, I had met.
That's fire.
Shout out Willie Worsley. I had met them through Willie Worsley playing for Little Rucker stuff.
Super legend, World Hall of Fame.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, I had met a couple guys playing in the city. That's why I say you never know who's watching, man. You gotta always go hard.
That's a fact. And that's one thing I can say about you. You always go hard, brother.
Yeah, that's what this has been installed for me at a young age.
Yes.
You feel me? All these stories, you hear it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You hear, okay, I see how you got that.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
You see it in my game now. So.
Yep.
that was the whole thing. What was that, prep school? So I was at prep school. Once I was in prep school, went to Gannon. People don't know, throughout all this process, I'm coming back home. My dad is putting teams together for me and my brother to play. Go to Greenberg, go to Connecticut, go all different places.
Yes, sir.
Play with Larry Adamy. Play with Larry Adamy. Play with Chester. Play with guys at a young age. K-Boy.
Chess was good.
Kevin Blair.
K-Boy was good.
Names right now, boy.
Listen, I was around a lot of basketball, man.
Yeah,
So I'm not surprised. I'm just surprised I'm still playing, but the skill level I'm playing at, it's like,
I got you.
You know what I mean? But that's why I
put in the work though, man.
Yeah, I put in the work. It comes, I feel, from my young age and then college. Now this is where I go to college, Laurinburg. Once I went to Laurinburg, I came back from Laurinburg, had a situation at school. I got kicked out of Laurinburg. Nobody know that. I had to take a test, SAT. I had to get into a little scuffle. Had to go back. I got kicked out. I didn't know where I was going. Monroe coach called Larry, Rockland Rockets. He said, yeah, we heard about Joe Lindsay. You know what I mean? Let's give him
8 hours away. Rochester, New York. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I went up there. I think they put us in a hotel.
No internet.
My dad told me
that's what I'm saying.
No internet.
This is the conversation.
But I'm saying you gotta pay this properly though. You gotta let them know there's no internet. It's not like they can search you and be like, oh, Joe Lindsay.
That's like tape circulating and word of mouth.
Bro, I'm going back. Like I told you, I'm going back from Laurinburg, not knowing what is going on.
What can you just real quick the year? What year would you say this is? Just to paint the proper picture.
04, 05.
05.
Okay.
05, 06.
Wow, 15 years ago.
Yeah, 05, 06. So I went to
35.
Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe. Went up there. Wow. 2 opportunities. You going, yo, listen, we're gonna sit you down, we're gonna see what you eat. You know what I mean? We're gonna go to the hotel. We're gonna set up, you're gonna play against the people that's there. It's my only opportunity to play, bro.
You got a dog the people that are already there.
Yeah,
That's right.
I know my mindset.
That's perfect for you.
Listen,
wow.
Now I'm in a room with my pops. All that I done did, all that EGA.
Yeah.
Now my dad like, yo, listen.
You ready for this?
Like, you gonna do this or you gonna come home and work?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? I'm like, yeah, I wanna work, but I still want to ball.
I want to ball.
You know what I mean? At Laurinburg, I felt something. I was around a group of dudes. Now I still want to showcase my talent. So I went there, bro. I turned up. So I'm like,
because
to the point
you were tailor made for that, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? That's how I feel the story panned out. You know what I mean? I was built for those moments. Like, all right, yo, just go out there and show us what you can do. Earn your spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it turned to that to going again in the next year. After the 2 years being there, we won. I went to championship both times. Went to the regional championship my first year in Monroe. Basically 2 years there, we won 56 and like 3.
56 and 3?
Yeah, and just to paint the picture of it up there, like up there, there's not much to go on. It's mad country up there.
Yeah,
there's two powerhouses, right? It's Monroe Community College and Genesee Community College. I went to GCC.
Okay.
I ended up not hooping because at that point you got to make a decision. Am I gonna go to the NBA or I'm about to get this business popping? And my dad is like, yo, I'm not playing with you, boy.
Yeah.
Cause your grades are terrible. I'm not playing with you. What are you doing? And my dad, that's serious. And it's so real. I was just about to hoop up there, and I'm like, nah, man, I gotta get these grades right because I'm about to fail out of school. My pops is not having it.
He's not playing with you.
The year I moved to Florida after is the year when Joe went to Monroe. Basically the same rival, so he could have been doing the same rivalry in college. It's so crazy,
Imagine y'all would have played on the same team. You with this athletic animal, you would have just been doing the most.
Just been like, that would have been nuts, yo.
But I say that to paint the picture that you was in this place where it's only basketball. It's a basketball city, and you went there and killed like that.
I think that's what I needed, bro. To get out of my neighborhood,
like a basketball isolation.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
But I was getting caught up in things. You know what I mean? Just being around people. Not saying to shout out to them. They my bros.
Yeah, of course.
You was being a young man.
You end up being around stuff and following people. You know what I mean? And I tell these kids now, like, it could just happen and you don't even know it.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That is a fact.
You push yourself to be a leader. Just put that mindset.
Yeah, stay ready.
So it's big.
Stay ready, man. That's what it's about.
I mean, but I was at Monroe, man. I was, like you said, it was different up there. You know what I mean? Very different. So I got that done. Went to end up the 2 years there, I ended up actually getting an opportunity to go D1.
Oh.
A lot of people don't know Central Connecticut because they was coming. Like I said, they was coming to the gyms.
Yeah.
Open gym.
Yeah.
Yo, these coaches is coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, want to get in there?
He's like, oh, what?
They coming to see who?
Okay.
They coming to see.
But I know how to make them look good and me look good at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
I never hated
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they was telling you about like the opponent. I thought they was telling you like the opponent.
Nah.
Oh, like they're coming to see such and such. So
Such
make
and
sure you
such.
dog them.
Yeah, that's why I like going to JUCO. I still was like another chance to try to go D1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Come to find out, I was more came the school thing. You know what I mean? To find out, like, that was more my get right. I got to get this right. Because I can be here and look silly when I go home. You feel me? So I had to make a decision whether I want to go D1 or go D2. D2 gave me an extra year to graduate.
Okay.
That was big for me.
Yes.
Yo, you know what, Joe? Sorry to cut you off. Please keep your train of thought. But I just found out today that all the COVID cases, so now with the schools, a lot of these athletes are getting an extra year.
Yeah.
So if they're playing this year, they're getting an extra year on top. So you could be a senior and get another year. If you play this year. That's dope. That's big, bro. To get a second year.
Yeah.
Like, especially somebody in your position. Imagine you got an extra.
Yo, stay in the lab.
You feel me?
Yo, this is the time. Stay in the lab. Hit me up, too. Hit me up.
Speaking of that, I wanted you to transition to your training as well.
Yeah, I was going to say.
When you get done.
Yeah. So like I was saying, what was that?
You went to D2.
Yeah.
And you got the extra year.
I had to make a
D1
decision. I went up there. I took the coach was like, we came to the GCC championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Dude went between his legs, lost it. I dove in between his legs, dove on the ground like that, sort of like that 3-on-3. I dove in between his legs, and I actually went between his legs and dove it and threw it backwards, and the dude had dunked it. After the game, they was on me, bro.
I was gonna say, I know that went crazy.
I know you're not looking at us, but listen, we want you. I mean, I ended up going. When we went to the D2 tournament, the D1s ended up turning me off, man. Like,
why is that though? Without, you know.
Is it like the program or?
Nah, the staff, like the
the
people
politics
that was, we
You're not
looking
the
at
first one to
the
tell
dude
me
on
this.
Cecil. Yeah, he like 6'2". They kind of got him over you. I'm like, all right, we played against Cecil. I turned it up on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I didn't really turn up, but I shut him down.
Yeah,
11 and
you did what
11
you had to
assists.
do. Yeah.
I made first team D2 at that D2 tournament in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First team. So it was a lot of. That's why I said, like, even leaving school, I always had something in me that kept driving me. Like,
of course.
Y'all, I'm going to keep going because dudes are trying to play me.
Mm-hmm.
Short.
Yeah.
Not even being short. That wasn't even a because anybody I went against, I was 6'2", they felt the wrath.
Yeah. Straight like that.
Yeah,
Straight.
all Americans,
Yeah.
everything.
Don't matter.
Day, like, they gonna be like, yo, him, he gave me a problem on the court.
That's what it is.
Because I come from McClure, bro. Like, even playing, you see that Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Them dudes went to Chicago and played against New York. I was playing with some of them dudes before they left. You know what I mean? When they went to go play Travis Beverly, all them dudes.
Yeah.
Like Rumble in the Bronx, Cam.
Yeah.
Now, Cam don't really remember me, but he remembered me.
Okay.
He saw me on the court.
If he see you playing, he'd be like, oh.
They had special privilege. Like, I was from Rockland. I was going to the city. You know what I mean? So they had some little special privileges. Come with their book bag.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Yo, Joe, out. Yo, Cam here.
Yeah.
So I just took the 6-man role.
Yeah.
You know I mean? So we ended up playing that Rumble in the Bronx tournament, one of the biggest tournaments in the city.
Yes.
We ended up
I
winning
remember
it.
that. Yeah.
We ended up posting that a minute ago.
Yeah.
That somebody sent to me.
Okay.
We ended up winning it.
The newspaper clipping, right? Yeah, I saw that.
We ended up winning it.
Word.
But like I said, let me get back to Gannon. You know what I mean? I had ended up going to Gannon. You know what I mean? Crazy transition from Monroe to Gannon. Different styles of defense. Closeouts are different. They told me back tip in Monroe. In Gannon, it was closeout and stay in front. Different thing.
Wow.
If they go by you, back tip.
Yeah.
If they go by me, you better hustle, get back in front.
Get back in front.
Get back in front.
That was D2, right, Gannon?
Yeah, D2. So it was like a real discipline thing. Like, that school really disciplined me on a lot of areas. Man.
Okay.
Like, that's why I say, like, get uncomfortable with the sport, too. Be in positions that, you know what I mean, uncomfortable that you don't want to play D well, work on it. You know what I mean? If you don't like playing D, well, work on it.
Work on it. You know
like it. That's what anything, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? But,
it's a dope message.
Yeah, I had, end up going there, end up almost leaving, yo, like, because a drill that I did with the guy one-on-one, I ended up getting to him, like, yo, let me just do it my way. He's like, listen, man, you can do it your way, we're going to just send you home, bro. Like, for real.
Straight
I don't
like
care how
that.
good you are. You know what I mean? I had to take a spot from there, too, though.
Yeah.
Like I had to put him in the 3-on-3, go up there. Kid is averaging. Thing was, he was averaging 9 and 8 assists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, a freshman, but they was 11 and 22.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Those are my boys, though. You know what I mean? But when we came there, we had 7 transfers going again. And then once we came there, it was
different.
She wrote.
Mm-hmm.
That's history. We made
What was
history
that record again? 50 what?
That was 56 and
3, right?
And 3?
No, that was Monroe.
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You said
another.
2 records.
This is another
Oh,
one.
so
This is
at
Gannon.
Monroe, hold on. At Monroe, you got. That's what I'm saying. You got to slow down. At
Yeah.
Monroe, you were 50. Your career was 56 and 3.
Yeah, I think 56 and 3.
And then
You
at
lost
Gannon,
Yeah,
you what was your record at Gannon then?
59 and about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you lost 7 games.
Yeah, college career.
You lost like under 10 games
In 4
in
years.
4 years of college.
That's
You
crazy,
lost. You
bro.
lost.
That's why I tell you it. That's why I
10
tell you it
games.
changed from college. My whole game because
That's
I became
crazy.
a winner, bro. Like I
Word.
really became.
Yeah, you knew how to win.
Yeah, I knew how to win. You know what I mean? You can see it in my game. You can see it in
Yeah.
my posture. You come to games. All started. I think we played down the park.
Yo, put on the gladiator beat.
I gotta put that gladiator
Put on the gladiator beat,
Yo,
yo.
I got that gladiator
They
beat.
got them chips. They got them chips.
Oh,
But I remember. I know they remember that one game. They came to the park.
Yeah.
What one game?
One game.
Explain it.
We beat y'all.
Mm.
Then went to the chip. They ran zone.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
okay.
get into that. Kwame
Know that.
changed the
Know
thing
that.
after that. He always tell me that. He changed the rules up after that. He wasn't no man.
Ever since Brett Bronson and them found the chink in our armor, changed the rules.
Yeah, but I was my preparation, man. Like I was there
Yo,
like an hour
man.
before. Rip moves, jump shots. They was walking in the park like, yo.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing?
Yeah, like
Uh-oh. The gladiator
He
beat
was
is
over there
on.
like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
For Facebook, you know you have to pull out the trophy.
Alright then.
Classic.
Still got the old. I don't know what stain, so I wouldn't touch this. But yo, I was doing some cleaning and I found this thing, Joe.
How that make you feel right there?
This is
bro?
like-
We're
what,
gonna
this
get to
like
that.
what,
I'm
90
glad I even
something?
brought that up.
Yeah, you know, cause they be saying Brett Bronson be capping
Oh.
Because
when he's rapping.
this came during my Gannon.
You was
This, I was coming back and forth.
bro, you
Remember?
a dog, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what people don't
Fact.
understand.
You a
I was
dog,
playing
man.
in the league.
Fact.
And
I
you
ended up
come
cracking
back.
my eye for the Never Tuck Your Town.
Talk
Going
that
back
talk.
to my school, like they like, yo, what happened to your eye?
He was like,
You know what I
yo,
mean?
do
Talk
it,
that
man.
talk.
I learned my lesson. I'll tell kids don't play when you're home, man. Really be careful, yo, because it can cause you a situation at school.
Yeah.
It can though, man.
Be
like,
careful. Definitely be
It
careful.
can be. It can be. Because
100%.
I had to wear goggles and all that.
Oh, okay. In
know what
order
I
for
mean?
you to
Like,
play, right?
Yeah, because I ended up, I left Gannon. We ended up going to Elite 8.
Okay.
I mean, all that. That
That's dope.
career was.
That's
an
fire,
opportunity
bro.
to go overseas. I went to get my degree.
Mm.
I went to do that. So my
Smart.
opportunity kind of went lessened after a year.
Mm.
They like, you know what I mean? I'm still in the film out, kind of lessened. I had opportunity to go overseas, but it wasn't really what it was. And
I
then,
mean, would you want that opportunity, or did you really just were
like I
more?
told you, I ain't really dream of it. So it was
Mm.
like, oh, okay, it's there.
Okay.
It just turned me up even more.
Mm.
Now the people in the town just got paid for it because like for real,
Facts.
because now I'm going to and I'm using you as promos. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really
That's
trying
dope,
to toy
bro.
with you. Like that's how my approach was.
That's
You know what
dope,
I mean?
man.
Like I end up moving away from Spring Valley and moving to Hampshire. I used to live there when I was younger.
Okay.
I used to run
Never
the
tuck
Zeke
your
when I
town,
was.
you know.
I used to run the Zeke at a young age.
You already know.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
That's
man.
what it
so
is,
before
man.
the tunnel, I forgot what that is. Before the tunnel, what street is that? Gurney?
Gurney.
Gurney,
Yeah,
yeah,
the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gurney.
My bros, Larry Lindsay, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Joey Lindsay, shout out to them.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? They
That's
have
what
it.
it is.
They have a store. You know what I mean? They have a store. They play sports too.
Yeah, yeah. That's what's
So I
up,
like to
man.
see, yeah.
Yeah, I used
So,
to-
so basically, if it wasn't for Havenstraw,
That's true. Yeah.
so if it wasn't for Havenstraw molding you into the player you are, that's basically what I'm hearing. That's basically what I'm hearing. If it wasn't for Havenstraw molding
They play the part. The competitive, yeah,
Too
man,
funny,
that,
too
that
funny.
drive after come back and forth from school. Shout out to Quam. Quam, really giving me that name, the general.
Please, I definitely want to make sure, because, we only got about 10 minutes left, but I want to make sure we touch on that. Actually, tell me about the Canada before we touch on the park. Tell me about that Canada experience, because you said that you did have an opportunity to go to Canada. I remember you saying it, but you didn't really.
Longboard, the prep school.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that was the traveling.
Okay.
The games was different. That was a different type of schedule, different type of time.
And that was the prep school, right?
Vans, all type of different stuff. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it was different. It was the trenches. Like, I already took the trenches. Red dirt.
Real, yeah.
Red dirt.
Yeah.
I didn't want to wear my sneakers. I was sneakers heavy, but I just changed my mind about that when I was school.
Or you got the upstate kicks. Yo, I had an upstate pair of kicks. Yo. When you get up there, it's all different.
It's like dirt roads and all that, right?
Crazy.
Super rural.
I had family out there anyway. I used to go out on the weekend.
Okay.
I see my family too.
Okay.
Oh,
So you're always connected to General.
Yeah,
for real.
So speaking of connections, tell us about, because if it wasn't for Kwame, this is a fact. You know, Dennis Brown, that's one, and then Kwame was the legend.
Dennis Brown.
If it wasn't for Dennis Brown, who took me out of Sansondale Park, I will continue to say that, and Kwame, who instilled the park in us. You know what I'm saying? Giving us that opportunity those summers. You feel me? Can you talk about the energy? Because we didn't have cameras then for all games. But can you, regardless of our rivals or anything, just overall, can you talk about the energy of those days in the park? Starting with non-tournament, starting with Midnight Madness. Because, you know, only a select few showed up to Midnight Madness, baby. You feel me?
Yeah, it was, I mean, it was a lot, man. Like,
it was a vibe, yo.
It was a vibe. Yeah. That's what we was doing, man. Like, 12 o'clock at night, Texas go through, bring me a 5.
Lights was on. Yeah, it was lights.
Wow, wow, man.
Yeah. I know he's seen a lot. You know what I mean?
Shout to Mills Inc. John the Baptist.
Even we had a lot of trades and stuff. Like, a lot of trades and stuff was going on in my hood then. Like, we like going together, but we love the competitive.
You know what? That is kind of funny, because I will say that, like, you guys had so many years where it's like you're on team, not on team, on team, on team. But then it's funny when you guys play together. It's like y'all always win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the chemistry with you,
him,
Mills, and Tay. Them three.
Tay, yeah.
You three, like that three.
And that was the 3-on-3 team, right?
Yeah.
Tay was young.
Well, Tay was too young. He was just.
He was on the bench.
Crazy.
Yeah. Still on the bench with us then, so he already knew the energy and how he played. So that was light for him to step in as he got older. Like family.
Crazy.
And think about it though. What part could you go to at that time where we hooping and Tay's not doing drills with Kwame on the other end of the joint?
Word.
When could you go to the park and not see that?
Word.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Word.
I mean, that's why I'm not knocking any trainers. I love what the trainers are doing right now, but bro, I done seen Tavon train.
Fact.
From that era.
That's why he's a beast too, man.
You balled in, you've seen that.
In the hot sun, and then come run a few calls, and then go do more drills after he's done.
The only time I will say that I was tight at the park was when, Books, that championship game, when Shannon would hit a shot, it'd be like, oh yeah, from Broadway. Joe Lindsay, and like Joe. The general. Rod Chase. We'll throw a lob to Rod Chase. Two-hand windmill over 3 people.
Oh, the NBA game. Look, like this.
Golf clap.
Rod Chase.
Yeah.
But wait, not Rod Chase just did a windmill, 2 hands over somebody. Rod Chase for 2. Yo, Mills wide open for 3. John the Baptist.
We got a little we get it back now.
Only when Titus was there. When we could put the wow on y'all. Now we can't put the wow on y'all. Yo, Joe the General. Those were good times back in the day, man. I gotta give it up to you, because you are a real fixture, brother. A fixture, an icon in this league. I don't care about anything else, bro. But I know in this league, this VOH platform, there's no way anybody can front on you here. Because I done seen it. I done seen it with my own eyes before and after.
Matter of fact, when these MOR Apparel Legend in the Hood hoodies come, you know where that came from. That's for the general.
Not the Legend in the Hood.
The Legend in the Hood.
Yo, I got one more question for you, Joe. You're huge on the future, the children.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan or do you coach the kids now? And are you huge on teaching them the right way to play the game and how the proper approach to the game?
Yeah, my training's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like more of a mentor.
Personal approach.
Yeah, it's like,
got you.
So I had to do it on my own to see what it was. See what I can do.
Yeah.
So I feel mine's more mentor guidance.
That's fine,
just in case you don't make basketball. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's always life
teaching
lessons,
you real work though.
Yeah.
Teaching you real work though.
That's what's up.
You see me play, you're gonna get little tactics and
of course. Like they know what to expect from you. I mean, if they haven't, you could always check the footage on VOH Basketball.
Say that.
Yeah, but as far as training, I'm building, man. I'm still learning and still learning from a few guys, Mosley and them that.
Okay.
I'm still learning from the younger guys that started before me. So.
Yeah.
Mosley. Mo Buckets.
Mo Buckets.
Trav.
Shout out to Mo Buckets,
man.
That's what's up, bro.
I am probably springtime coming up. I'm probably going. I got the shirt on. Ain't got that much time, but high octane basketball. I'm probably gonna end up doing.
High octane.
Oh, high octane. Okay. Shout out to Coach. Yo,
shout out to Wid. Shout out to Wid.
Okay, Wid. High octane on the recruit.
That's what's up.
That's a good recruitment.
That's what's up.
I don't know what the future's hold, but that's what I'm gonna be helping out at.
That's a good look, brother.
You have like a connection with the younger kids. They love you. They always trying to figure out, what's the general doing? And now they know the name, the general. So for you to say, I got a mentorship. It's not just training.
Fact.
Like you helping them with life. It's major, bro. I want to give you kudos on that for real.
Yo, bro, for real though, that is. Yo, you with High Optics would be great, man. For real. All jokes aside, that would be a good look. Because, he has a good rapport, and you are who you are. So I think a combination of you two guys with the youth would be great.
Yes.
Work.
So Joe, where can the people find you, yo?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's it. At me, you already know. At the _general 244.
Easy
word.
Foresight.
Shout out to Spring Valley, man. For
Shout
real.
out to the vibe.
Say that. And Bugs, where can the people find you, bro?
One more time, Bugs.
Man, 9W the Barber, 81. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're serious about your music, DM me. And
Yo, fellas.
Yeah, facts. You serious about working on your game too?
Hit up the general.
Yeah. Yo, fellas. Another great episode, man.
Make sure y'all come through tomorrow. We're gonna be at Mia Lounge. We're gonna be having wings and
word.
stuff.
Let them know.
Yo, those are vegan wings or not?
We're gonna have some vegan wings. We're gonna have some vegan wings for you somewhere in the back.
Yo, I got a short story coming soon too, yo. So
a
lot of stuff I left out.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of stuff I left out.
Visual.
So you gotta come back.
We got each one teach one. I played in 2 million.
No. Wait. I got you. Hold on. We're gonna let you get that one off. I want to get into that, the TBT. Okay. But let me just say for my man Steph Nasty, 40 Cal. Yo, we will see you tomorrow at Mia Lounge for the Monday Night Football game at Mia. Come through, man. If anybody got any ideas or anything y'all want to chop it up with me, I'll be there. Let's talk business. Let's grow.
What time, bro?
Let's do this officially. 8 o'clock, I would say 7:30, 8 o'clock. Bring your mask, please. Bring your mask. Wear your mask, and let's have a good time, man. Let's talk. But TBT, bro. Tell me about that before we go. We got about 5 minutes. But TBT is big, man. That's a big deal, man. And you were like the first when they first opened up. So that's legendary. Hakeem, holla.
Like I told you, it was growing up has always been in and out of love with basketball. So like last couple of years, I finally like, this is what I do. This is me. Keemy had called me up out of nowhere like, yo, bro, I need you. I'm like, need me for what? What are you talking about, man? I'm in the streets a little bit. I ain't thinking about
never talk the town statue.
I tried to go overseas. I tried to go overseas. I fell into a situation. You know what I mean? My bread got taken. You know
Okay.
Stuff like that happened. That's why you gotta watch out what you do.
Yes.
People you around.
Yes.
But Keem called me up like, yo, I need you. I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't doing that. Like, you bugging.
Yeah.
So he like, yo, I need you, man. Stop playing, man. Like, I need you.
Shout
do
out
this
to
for
Keem.
me.
Yeah.
Do this for me.
That's real.
It was a squad put together that I thought was going, I'm like, oh, okay, I get to come off the bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do my thing.
Just get some light minutes.
Man, that day it was time to go. We now taking a plane.
Oh.
We driving 16 hours.
Oh.
We only got 5 people.
Oh.
So we sit in front of 24 like, what we going to do? they looked at me. I'm the oldest. I'm like, man, y'all got me out of work.
Yeah.
So who caught the Stone Cold Stunner, basically?
We going.
Yeah.
Who caught the Stunner?
We going. That's what I'm talking about. We going,
That's what I'm talking about.
Giorgio, you know what I mean? Shout out Giorgio.
Don't do that.
That's when I really realized Giorgio was really
Giorgio's a
different.
dog, man.
He's like
That's when
that.
I realized he was really different.
He like that.
I mean, like before then, I used to always like
Right.
everybody's like to me.
Yeah.
That's how I used to think. Rick
Yeah.
wasn't there yet. Giorgio was on his upcame, and
Wait, what
Tay
about
wasn't there
Shannon?
yet.
What about Shannon?
Shannon had stopped playing then. You feel me? This is when
No, I just mean like as far as guards that you played
Oh
against.
yeah, he's top, bro. You already know that. He's with me.
That's slow.
So, do you think, before we get out of here, do you think, all right, if we're just doing like a legendary whatever, everybody in their prime, you and Shannon as the backcourt, do you think there's any backcourt, I don't care what time period, that could mess with y'all two?
That's a dope backcourt. Shannon is
You and Shannon in your primes.
That's unpredictable.
I can't.
You and Shannon in your primes.
These dudes don't play. I don't see it. I can put two together, but I never really seen two play together.
Okay.
Me and Shannon played together.
Yeah.
Right.
Went to across, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To Florida and played together.
Okay.
I don't think nobody really can deal with that chemistry that we had.
Yeah.
So what would be, all right, so to flip the question, then what would be the closest to them?
Me and my brother.
Nah, you can't be.
I can't be included.
Nah, how you gonna be in both?
Like the Jordan commercial.
Yo, that's why you gotta watch the general, guys. Real tricky. At the
Can't
buzzer,
say me and Chance. No.
Chance was a dog, man.
I might have to say me and Chance though.
Stop
They
saying
can't be
you.
you.
It has to be
They playing against
Somebody,
you.
Oh,
it's
okay,
you
play
and Shannon in your
verse.
primes against.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad, my
what
bad.
two
Okay,
guys
go
do you
ahead.
think would give you trouble? Obviously, because you said you haven't really seen two that played at the same time like you and Shannon played. But what two guys, even if what two guys you think would be like, these two might give us a trouble?
Well, the guards now, they high level. Rick and Giorgio, something like that.
Rick and Giorgio,
Yeah.
a lot of size too.
Yeah.
All of them. You know.
Yeah, Tay, can't forget Tay.
Yeah.
Tay and who?
Oh yeah.
Tay and
My
who
three
you
top
think you
guards has always been Rick in this era. Rick, no order. Rick, Tavon, and Giorgio. Like coming up on the. That's what I've always seen.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect nobody else.
Those are legit guards right
That's
there.
why you put them three together, you don't know what's gonna happen. They never play together, but you don't know what's gonna happen.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
That's a fact.
I mean, I would take my chances with that.
Yeah. Those always been. I tell them that all the time. Those always been the top guards to me.
But
That's what it is, man.
to me, you gotta throw my man 40 Cal in there. I'm always gonna throw 40 Cal in there.
40.
I'm always gonna throw Shannon in there.
Yeah.
Sugar Shannon.
Sugar.
Old
Shannon's
from
up there.
Broadway. You obviously,
Of course.
I mean, from my era of watching,
Word.
and then like the older guys, we'll get into that on a 35 and up kind of show. But definitely, like, I mean, from what I've seen in our time period, there's a lot of people that are close, like a Buddha, and like some other guys that are really close. But as far as like that time period with
Short
Kwame in the
careers,
park,
man. I hate to say it. It's like I can talk like that now because I played
a lot of
Yeah.
these,
Word.
Yeah, bro. You seen a lot of
That work.
yeah.
That work.
Yeah, short careers, bro. Like them, like
Right.
whether it was work, whether it's out of love with the game.
Life.
I told you this was therapy.
Mike
for me.
McNair.
Bro, this is like
Mike
therapy.
McNair had the ratty. Remember Mike McNair had the ratty at those
I used to go to Nike turn up too.
Taz
Four
tournament.
chips,
I
Taz
played in the
tournament,
Taz
Taz
tournament
tournament.
when they had 15 guys on the roster.
I got a lot of
Crazy.
chips. Listen, street ball probably got the most chips.
Yo, you
Rockland
got
County
we
got
didn't
it.
really get into his accolades like that. We didn't really get into
I'll
your
be back.
accolades
Listen,
like that.
listen.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to talk about your four-time
Definitely.
MVPs and the chips
That's-
you've won, all
yeah,
that. But
that's-
yo, I was happy that we got most of your story,
Yeah, that was,
Right.
that
because
was
a
deep.
lot of
Yeah,
people
yeah.
don't know that,
Yeah.
and
The
you came through and you
general.
opened up, man, and
Right.
they got to respect your hustle now. You know
Fact.
what I'm saying? Thank you for coming through. For
Fact.
real.
Bro, appreciate
You know
it.
what I mean, Books? You already know,
You
brother.
already know, man. Much love to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Yo,
Big
keep
man,
working,
you know what
keep
I'm
doing your thing, keep giving the
Facts.
fire beats, man.
Barber.
Can't
Yo,
wait to hear
Barber.
when you and Pro get together. And I can't wait to hear what you gonna do with the rest of the town, because
Yeah,
you
man.
see all the talent that's out here,
Yup.
and they're gonna be tapping in with you.
Before we dip, is there any artist that you're looking forward, like really looking forward to working with? At the buzzer, let's go.
Like I said, my man Breeze. That's it, my man Breeze.
That's the only artist you looking
I
forward
mean, there's
to?
a couple
All
more, but I can't really
no,
break
no,
it down like
no,
that,
no,
man.
no, 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 no. You said
That
Breeze
dark
already.
side
That
You
dark
said
side.
Breeze
That
already.
dark
Give me
side
another
tough.
one. Shout out to Richie Ratchet.
Yeah.
Dark side is tough,
Dark
but
side
come
is
on.
tough.
I'm trying to get in with with Heen from Black Sopranos.
Ooh. Thank you. That's what we want to hear. So
I can't let all the jewels out, but you know.
Black Soprano. Okay. Gotta watch this guy, bro. He's tricky.
I'm proud of you, brothers. For real. Keep up the great work. I'm proud of both of you, brothers. Thank y'all for coming through. This was a special episode. I really enjoyed this one.
This was a dope episode.
Word. Thank you to the listeners, yo.
Yeah,
all you listeners out there, make sure y'all follow and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, so we can get this thing popping, man.
Subscribe to the IG,
you already know.
Your Town Radio.
Say that.
The Blast Podcast, VOH Basketball, MOR Apparel US.
And we out.
We out of here, man. Thank you for listening.
See you next week.
Peace.
That was dope, yo.
That was dope, bro.
See, you hit that live for me?
Y'all opened me up, so it's so much, yo. Zeke bringing up St. Peter's.
Yo,
like, whoa.
You gotta go back, bro.
Oh, man. Wait, see, how do I know if it saved or not?
It automatically, it automatically saves. That happened last time too, yeah.
You in the